Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is Good Old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Balls will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Makes the catch and knocked down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Green. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man, but I got a pass rush like that.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to run it. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Tennessee's offense has the ball for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webb.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
Now the play fake. Fires left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Here's the handoff. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Scanning the field, it's Green. Get it out on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to run for it. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's White. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Vols are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. On the move at the 30. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Green. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. From the gun, running back on the move. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. They knock him down right there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Vols headed quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Volunteers line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Feeling some heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Split backs here. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Green. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Arkansas! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Tennessee, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Running backs on either side of the quarterback. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Using his legs, it's Sampson.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
putting 3 on the board. The kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Smashes ahead. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The aerial assault continues. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Quickly complete. The Razorbacks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's James. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Let's see what they've got on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trying to set the tone with the run. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. The Vols in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Complete in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
A really nice job by the quarterback, putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, a really hard route to defend.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Keeps it going. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and made. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score. Just steamrolling the defense. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's James. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got his man quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's at no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. They go right back to it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that 1st.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That gives him 54 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Vols will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Coming after it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've showed the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Green. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Haas. They get him down after he makes a catch. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make him execute, and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Running back searching for a hole. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Vols want to move quickly. Looking for space. It's Sampson. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. A 3rd and long coming up here. To throw, it's Iamaleava. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. That's caught. It's James. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Haas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quick strike complete. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. To the air, it's Green. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their roles, and he made the pick.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof of this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's looking for a man on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They're working that left side. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Comes out throwing on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. A first down for the offense. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese.